Hello everyone, Reggie Patterson here with Digital Retirement Rebels, and welcome to this week's workshop. In this workshop, we are going to be getting into the first true skill that all marketers need to master, and that is lead acquisition, or as some call it, the mighty fine subject of list building. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, what do you think the hardest part of list building is? The truth is, the hardest part of building an email list is just getting started and knowing exactly how to get started. And I'd like to solve that for you right here in this workshop today. So let's take this in a few simple steps. Step 1, you need to get yourself an autoresponder. Now, I prefer Aweber because I have had a good experience with them. They are reliable, consistent, have good overall deliverability, and have been around for many years. Now, I'm not going to get into what an autoresponder is or how to use it because they are all very similar and it's easy enough to find that information here on YouTube. Okay, so once you have an autoresponder, step 2 is to commit to the weekly email. I want you to commit to putting out a weekly email in your niche via your autoresponder. You can schedule several emails in advance if you want, or you can just wing it and fire one off on a specific day every week. If you do just send out a simple broadcast message once a week, I want you to go ahead and add that message to the autoresponder sequence as well for your future subscribers. So what's the email going to be about? It's niche related. Ideally, you want to have a little story and some actionable content. And you can usually get the actionable content from PLR if you are drawing a blank. So don't get too bogged down in the details of the weekly newsletter. It's something that will evolve as you go. And don't worry about length. Worry about saying something that is helpful and or entertaining. Okay, so now that you have an autoresponder and a plan for a weekly email, let's move on. And step 3 is manual outreach, and I'm calling this part 1. And in part 1, I want you to put a list together of all the people you can think of off the top of your head that might be interested in the niche you are going to write about every week. Friends, mothers, fathers, family, work associates, all would go on this list. Now reach out to them all via phone, text message, personal email, whatever, and let them know you are starting a weekly newsletter on the topic of your niche. Ask them if you can add them to your free newsletter. Many of them will probably say yes, so get their email and add it manually to your autoresponder. Also ask them if they know anyone else who might be interested in the subject, and you can get a few more referrals this way. When you reach out to these referrals, you might not know them as well, but that's okay. Just let them know that you guys have a mutual friend and that they thought you might be interested in this new weekly newsletter that you're starting. And let them know that your mutual friend joined as well. You have now overcome one of the most difficult obstacles of starting an email list, getting started. So what's next? Step 4 is manual outreach part 2. So next what we want to do is move on to your social media with manual outreach. Reach out to your friends privately on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, whichever social media platforms you frequent often and have made connections with people. Ask them if they would like to join your weekly newsletter on your niche. Again, you can add their emails manually in your autoresponder. Okay, that is the first 4 steps to do this thing, and manual outreach can only get you so far. So let's continue on. Now we are going to get a little deeper though. It's time to put yourself in a position to get people you don't know. And we start that with step 5, the lead magnet. Okay, so the next step is you need to create a piece of content with the intention of giving it away to people in exchange for an email address. And we call this a lead magnet. And it needs a few things to be effective. It needs to be a no-brainer offer. Something that just doesn't make sense not to get it. Usually that means something that either gives multiple solutions to a problem, like 20 ways to get traffic, or something that is utilitarian in nature, like 10 proven Facebook ad templates for you to use. It needs to create instant impact for your prospect. They should be able to get quick results with what your lead magnet gives them. It needs to have the promise of being easily consumed. That means something that can be skimmed or looked over for value, like a cheat sheet or a checklist. It needs to extend the invitation to continue the conversation. This is simple enough. Somewhere in your lead magnet, you let them know that you have a lot more valuable information to give them on this subject and that it can be found on your weekly newsletter. All they have to do is watch out for it now that they are subscribed to your list. That's it. Don't overthink it. It's more important to get it done and get it out there behind an opt-in on a lead capture page, ready to receive emails, than it is for it to be perfect. Step 6, Facebook groups. Your next step is to join 5 Facebook groups in your niche. These groups should have no less than 1,000 members. Also, the groups should be active. You should see people posting in them every day. Spend the next week becoming a part of the scene in those Facebook groups. Give each group 5 to 10 minutes of your time a day. Like other people's posts. Comment on other people's posts. Ask niche-related questions. And when you have a positive interaction with someone in the group, friend request them. Try to friend request at least 5 to 10 niche-related people a day on Facebook. After a week of this, create a conversational marketing post and put it in each of your 5 groups. What does that post look like? Well, imagine that you have a lead magnet called 20 Ways to Drive Fast Traffic Online. Your conversational marketing post in Facebook groups would look something like this. Hey, I just jotted down 20 of my favorite, most effective ways to drive traffic online. Just comment or reach out to me privately if you're interested. I'll get you the info. I just don't want to spam the group. So when people reply that they are interested, you reach out to them privately with a link to your lead capture page. This is a very effective way to put more targeted people on your email list. Step 7, safe lists. Safe lists are another free way to build your email list pretty effectively. A safe list is basically a community of internet marketers who have joined to profit from one another by mutually exchanging marketing messages. And there are thousands of free safe lists out there for you to utilize to build your list even further. And 2 of my favorite safe lists that yield fairly good results are MrSafelist.com and ListJoe.com. Go ahead and check these out and sign up for these 2 safe lists if you're interested, and send some safe list traffic to your lead capture page. A couple final points on safe list marketing. 1, they are incentivized to click through to your lead capture page, so you don't need to worry about your email marketing so much with safe list marketing. And 2, safe list marketing can be completely automated with services like TrafficZipper.com. That in and of itself is incredibly powerful, but I don't think it's something that you need to do right from the beginning. It's more important to practice the art of safe list marketing first and get it working for you, and then look into the automation factor. No point in automating something that's not even working. But it doesn't take long, and safe lists can usually be upgraded for a small investment, and once you know what you're doing, it might be worth it. A tool like TrafficZipper is worth its weight in gold once you know what you're doing. Okay, so what's next? Step 8, do a simple product launch. Product launching low-ticket information products is a very lucrative way to put more leads onto your list. And these are buyer leads, and they are the highest quality leads you can get. But what do I mean by low ticket? I mean $5 to $15 products. And you can launch low ticket products on a platform like Warrior Plus to take advantage of the large affiliate network. Study the platform, see what kinds of products are being launched there, study the funnels, work on modeling your product launches after what you see getting results on the platform currently. The basic cycle of a good product launch goes like this. First, you create a solid product that helps people move their business forward. Then package the product up with an automated sales page and sales material so that it can make sales on autopilot. And then release. Recruit potential affiliates to promote your product and run traffic to your sales page. Now, don't believe that this ABC plan is not oversimplified. The truth is there are a few moving parts to a good product launch. It takes practice, and your first one will not be as good as your 50th one. However, it is a skill that is extremely lucrative and worth the time to learn. A product launch will not only build your list, but also instantly create revenue and build your authority in the niche. It's a powerful tactic, and many marketers base their whole entire business around this concept. The next step, step 9, utilize your existing list. When you created your lead magnet, you already had a list that you built for your weekly newsletter. So wouldn't it be nice to give those people your lead magnet as well, but get something from it? And there's a way you can. There is a free tool called Go Viral that will allow people to get access to your lead magnet, by sharing the lead capture page. So this way, people who are already on your list can still help you grow your list. And you can find this free tool at wanttogoviral.com. If you want to take this simple tactic to the next level by getting everyone on your list to grow your list, whether they have your lead magnet already or not, you can do that. And here's how. Take your lead magnet and add a second part to it. Add more to it in some way. This will make it valuable again to the people who already had the first one. Now offer this new upgraded lead magnet to your entire list. This is something you can offer your entire list whether they have the first lead magnet or not, in exchange for sharing your lead capture page. The best part is you can add this tactic to your autoresponder sequence to start an open loop of people sharing your lead capture page. Okay, that's the blueprint. Now it's up to you to make it happen. Remember, the best laid plans end in nothing if we fail to take action on them. Imperfect action always beats perfect thought alone. So be relentless. Work on building your list and keep moving it forward. Okay, that's all for today. Now we do have a neat little gift for you. It's a special report on 10 different ways you can create effective lead magnets fast. If you're interested in that, just head on over to IamProfitsCoach.com to grab it. Also, don't forget to check out our e-learning academy where you can get access to a ton of digital marketing training, our latest products, and lots of other resources. It's all part of our Digital Retirement Rebels Insiders Club. And you can check that out at impc.ws/14day. Okay, everybody, I appreciate you hanging out with me. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me and let me know. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and I will see you again next time. Take care, everybody.